Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful Renaissance. My name is James Ghaffari and I'll be your master of events this lovely evening. On behalf of all those here tonight, friends and family, we are here to create everlasting memories. Rabieh and Hayat's future begins today, but it all starts with tonight. And how great tonight is comes down to each and every single one of you in this room. You have all been hand-chosen to be here this evening to share in these everlasting memories that they will remember for the rest of their lives. So each person must make this an exceptional night because that is what it truly is. Let's make this unforgettable from the very first song until the last. To start us off here this evening, and if it's your very first time at this venue, there are a few short housekeeping rules I'd like everyone to please understand and respect. There is to be no smoking in this room. All smoking is to be done outside. The bathroom for both the men and the ladies are just through those doors to my left. And last but not least, on behalf of Rabieh and Hayat and the team here at the Renaissance, we hope you have an incredible night filled with love, laughter, and happiness. And before we start here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I want to feel the energy levels in this room, and I only want to hear Hayat's side right now. Are you all ready for the party? And now I want to hear Rabieh's side. Are you all ready for the party? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight will be a celebration unlike any other. This day marks the best day of their lives. كلياتنا بنحبهم كتير ورح نبلش السهرة here tonight. On that note, I want each and every person here, loud and clear, to welcome the first of our bridal party. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the parents of the groom, Hassan and Dalal Abd al-Satir. زقفوا لهم يلا. And next we have the parents of the bride. Put your hands together for Hassan and Sama Farhat. Aywa, zaqfوا لهم. Now it is time for the brother of the groom and his wife. Put your hands together for Muhammad and Selina Abd al-Satir. let's not stop now. Coming out at this very moment, we have the bridesmaids and groomsmen all together. Let's make some noise for the entire bridal party. We're about to keep the party going for these next two gentlemen. I want everyone to make these boys feel very welcome. The brothers of the bride. Put your hands together for Muhammad and Ali Farhat. And last but certainly not least, we have our youngest couple coming out here tonight. Make them feel very welcome. Page Boy and Flower Girl, Hassan Abdeseter and Zara Farhat. We are now at peak levels, and it is only about to get better than what you've seen here tonight. The moment that Rabieh and Hayat have been waiting for is finally here. In a few moments, رح نستقبل العروس والعريس, and they will be coming through those doors to have the best night of their life. Anyone still seated? Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please stand. Coming out for the very first time as husband and wife, to the amazing Zafit Shabab. Ladies and gentlemen, Ahla Arus wa Ahla Aris, make them feel very, very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of three, I want you to make them feel welcomed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mr. and Mrs. Rabieh and Hayat Abdeseter.